Hello, everybody. Welcome to Geequilibrium's Wrestle Rumble podcast. I'm your host, Movie Master Mike, and today is episode 1. I'm going to be talking about the NXT TakeOver New York, which is happening tonight as of this recording. So I'm going to get this done, get my match predictions out of the way. I'm going to be doing this for WrestleMania and every pay-per-view they're going to be having from here to SummerSlam. I'm going to be keeping score with my picks, and hopefully I will get a bunch of them right, but if not, oh well. But you can play along with me and do your picks against me and with me, and let me know what you got right, what you got wrong, and how much better you are at it than me. But it should be fun, and so let's get right into this. The first match is going to be the the UK Championship with Pete Dunne versus Walter. Now this one, oh man, Pete Dunne's had it for so long. Walter is a monster, so I'm pretty sure they're going to give it to Walter. He's going to be the new UK champion. Pete Dunne might even switch over to regular NXT. Maybe even just WWE proper. I'm not sure, but I am definitely going with Walter. I think he's gonna smack Pete Dunne's chest till he cannot take it anymore. So I'm going with Walter. All right, next we got the NXT Tag Team Championship, which is the War Raiders versus Ricochet and Aleister Black. And the War Raiders are the champions right now, and I don't see them losing this match. Not against Ricochet and Aleister Black, who are on all three brands. Looks like they're going to be staying on SmackDown if there's even a brand split after WrestleMania, but because they have a title shot against the SmackDown Tag Team Champions at WrestleMania, so the War Raiders are definitely winning this match. I do not see Ricochet and Aleister Black, who aren't even, I don't want to call them like not a real team. They've been teaming for a while, so I'll call them a real team, but it doesn't make sense that they're a team because they're completely different. One's like a dark character, the other one's this positive high flyer, but War Raiders all the way. They're not dropping it. All right, next we have the North American Championship, which is the Velveteen Dream against Matt Riddle. This is going to be a tough one because Velveteen Dream has only had the belt for a little bit, but it seems like WWE is pretty high on Matt Riddle right now, and coming over from actual MMA, I don't know. Velveteen Dream is amazing, and he lost so many times against the NXT champion, and he's finally got a belt, but I'm going to pick Matt Riddle. I'm going to go with Matt Riddle. They seem to be pretty high on Matt Riddle right now, so because I've seen videos of him talk about how he wants to enter the Royal Rumble, win the Royal Rumble, face whatever Universal Champion it is, and obviously this past time he was saying Brock Lesnar and become Universal Champion. So he seems to want it, and they seem to want to give it to him. So Matt Riddle. All right, next we have the NXT Women's Championship. You have the champion Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane versus Io Shirai versus Bianca Belair. Up until this past week, I would have said Bianca Belair. She's kind of been next in line, and I'm pretty sure Shayna Baszler's being called up after WrestleMania to probably take the place of Ronda Rousey as a former MMA heel. So I was gonna say Bianca Belair. She's next in line. She's got a phenomenal physique, charismatic as all hell. But then after this week, when Io Shirai stood tall after that giant brawl and she was holding the belt, I was like, oh man, Io Shirai might do it. So I'm going to pick Io Shirai, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bianca Belair won it because she totally deserves it. But all right, next and finally, we have the NXT Championship, which is Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole in a 2 out of 3 falls match. This one is so hard to predict because Adam Cole is amazing. Johnny Gargano is amazing. They're both popular among the fans. Johnny Gargano would probably be most people's pick because the whole him and Tommaso Ciampa thing was this, years-long storytelling, and it didn't get to come to fruition at this match. So I don't really see them giving it to Adam Cole instead of Johnny. Then there's rumors that Johnny's either going to be going up to the main roster or even over to 205 Live for whatever reason. I'd rather stay over in NXT than go to 205 Live. I'm gonna give it to. Oh man, I guess I'm gonna give it to Adam Cole. It's hard to say. I don't know. I don't want to. Maybe it's because I don't want to see Johnny Gargano lose, especially a 2 out of 3 falls. When you get beat once, it's like, I just could have gotten you. But if you get pinned twice in one match, it's like, yeah, you lost. You got to get to the back of the line if you want another shot. Adam Cole, I mean, the Undisputed Era have no belts right now. Early this year, maybe it was the end of last year, I forget, but they were saying how they're going to collect all the belts. They're all going to be champions, and I'm going to pick Johnny Gargano. I'm changing it to Johnny Gargano. I think he's going to win the belt for at least a little. I mean, he was US North American Championship for like a day, it seemed like, and they took it away from him. So they might do the same thing with this belt. Like, give it to him, give him his moment. Ciampa might even come down and like congratulate him or something, or help him get it maybe. I don't know. But they'll give it to him. I'm thinking they're going to give it to him and then quickly take it away, just like they did with the North American Championship. Yeah, those are my picks. I got Johnny Gargano, I've got Io Shirai, Matt Riddle, the War Raiders, and Walter. Those are my picks for the NXT TakeOver New York weekend before WrestleMania. All right, well, thank you for joining me on the Wrestle Rumble podcast. I've been your host, Movie Master Mike, reminding you to speak your geek and balance your geek with Geekwilibrium.